एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो ईशांत बाबू.
Hello, Maria. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Ishant?
I'm all fine. I'm feeling really good that today you are actually one of the first guests in my podcast in this show. Your voice would be heard by a number of German learners, and they may be inspired and they will be feeling motivated after your stories, after listening to your story. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me something about yourself. Who are you? And what do you do? Where do you come from?
So my name is Marija. I'm 23 years old and I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm a student and I'm studying German language and literature at the University of East Sarajevo. That's in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And I really like languages, but especially German, and I want to become a German teacher. And I'm really close to it.
Okay, that's great. But Maria, why have you specifically decided for German? Like there are a lot of languages, foreign languages, maybe where you are living. So why you have particularly choose German?
Because I've learned German in high school as a second foreign language. But my friends wanted to learn German. My sister already learned German, so I've heard that it's similar to English. So that was the only reason why I chose German at first. But at the end of high school, I really enjoyed learning German language, and I had great teachers. And I already knew English at some decent level. I finished B2 after my high school, B2 level. But I wanted to improve my German. And also a lot of people from my country want to learn German.
Very good. Very. It sounds very good. And so how this journey started, Maria? Like the journey with the German language, yeah? Where do you live? Like, what's your country?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia. So in Bosnia, like, how did you think, like, this is the language? Now you have chosen like German language because you want to be a German teacher. Now, how have you started your journey, step by step? Like, in the high school, you got the idea, and then how did you move further? That
in high school, I learned German from A1 level to B1 level. So when I was 18, I finished high school and I already knew German on B1 level.
Wow.
So then I got into university, and then I had to learn German all by myself. So we are learning about German. I'm studying German language, but no one is actually teaching me German or grammar or something like that. I have to do everything by myself. So it was hard because I wanted to learn German through music, through movies. I didn't want to take private lessons. I thought that I don't need them. I can learn all by myself, just take some grammar books.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Like,
it's possible. I would say it's possible to learn language all by yourself. But for me, it's not the best option. Because I progressed really slowly. So I was learning German, but it went really slowly. I decided to take private lessons to find a mentor who would help me improve my knowledge. And I found a girl who is studying in Austria, and she helped me a lot. She was like the main person who helped me improve my German, just expand my vocabulary and not forget all the words that I'm learning, because I'm not using German in an everyday life. And I'm still learning. Right now, I'm not taking any private classes.
That's great, Maria. Like that's wonderful. One thing that which I want to ask, like I heard this question a lot of time from my students also as a teacher. Like after some time, as you have said, like you have done till B1 level on your own. So was there a time where you felt like, no, now I just want to give up with this language. I don't want to go with this language anymore. was there a time? If there was that such a time, how did you overcome that? How did you make up your mind that no, I won't give up with this language. If I have taken this German language, I would take it to the end. So, was there a moment in your life?
I was frustrated because um, I thought that I would never learn this German language and I would never master it, like become like B2 or C1, because it's impossible. I'm not capable of doing it or something. I'm too stupid. But
Everybody like that.
the main thing is practice, and I was in a lack of practice. I think you need a support. Either it's your partner, it's your friends, someone who is studying German in the same way that you are, or a teacher.
That's really motivating, and that's really really good, Maria. And as I know, like as I see you, yeah, in that scholarship we were together, yeah. So I have seen you there. You were very very confident what you say, and you were very fluent, as I could see in the Dart scholarship also.
I think the main thing is practice. You know, just practice, practice, practice. Main three things are practice, practice, and practice. Even though
Die Übung macht den Meister, yeah. Die Übung macht
Übung macht den Meister.
Meister.
You know.
Yeah, you have said very well, Maria. Even I also think that people need to have a kind of a determination, and they also need to have some patience. You know, nowadays people are like, I have just started with German language, and now I want to reach B1 level in just 3 months. and it's really true. And I also, like right now also I'm teaching number of students. They always have a tendency like, I want to reach there in just 3 months. I want to reach B1 level in 3 months. But when I ask them, what's the strategy? Did you make any strategy to reach B1 level in just 3 months? So they don't have any kind of strategy. So this is what I really want to tell to people. It's like they need to have patience. It took us years, yeah, to reach at this place. C1 or MA German, and you are also doing, Maria, very good in your life. So I would say like they need to have patience. Everything comes with time. Yeah, everything has a specific time, and I think everyone, if you can speak German, I can speak German. I think everyone is capable, yeah, of speaking German or learning German. And
it's not like the hardest language in the world.
Not the hardest language in the world. German. We have been talking a lot about German. So now I want to ask you something about like very casual question. Have you ever watched an Indian movie, like in your life?
Not so many, but I've watched one comedy movie called Om Shanti Om or something. With that famous Indian actor, or at least I think he's famous in India. Or
so, and what's the name? Like, who is that actor?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I pronounced it right.
So, did you remember any famous dialogue from that movie? Because there is one dialogue which was really in trend when this movie released in India. There is one dialogue. Did you remember that dialogue? What is that famous dialogue from that movie? Say it again. Let's start from beginning. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत.
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत.
तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
तुम क्या जानो ईशांत बाबू.
So that means you are also a diehard fan of Bollywood movies, yeah? And Bollywood movies are awesome, like. And I will also.
But most of them are sad a little bit, as I've heard.
You know, a kind of drama, melody, romance,
and
drama, entertainment.
They are really long. Like there's no Bollywood movie that's shorter than 2 hours.
Let's move further to our main questions. We'll talk about that later more. I will also look forward to some good suggestions from Bosnia, some movie suggestions from you.
Okay, I will find some.
Yeah. So Maria, where we were? So we were at German. Yeah. So Maria, we have been talking a lot about German, but what are actually, there are a lot of students who really sometimes think helpless, or they do not have any kind of material, or there's something feels like they always look for some kind of recommendation. So what are actually your tips? For example, some apps, any song or movie recommendations? How can they learn German on their own? What do you suggest?
Um, there are a lot of German movies and series. So if they have Netflix, or they can just Google it and find some if they enjoy watching movies or videos. But I enjoy learning it through music. I'm listening to German music from high school, so I've made some playlists with different genres, show you recommendations for different
Yeah,
apps.
definitely. Like you can share the screen and show our viewers your recommendation.
Yes, exactly.
And now you are showing us what kind of German songs we can listen. A German
Yes,
learner.
and I have 8 playlists with some are from the same like singer, and others are a mix of different songs. There are some rap songs, some pop songs, some alternative music. So whatever they like or they enjoy listening to, I hope they will like it. This here is a girl on YouTube that's filming herself doing yoga.
Mhm.
And I really like doing yoga, so I found a girl from Germany who is doing it and explaining everything and speaking in German.
Wow.
So you need to find, I think everyone should find something that they like and connect it some way with German. So if you like cooking, for example, then you should find recipes in German. Or if you like to listen to podcasts also, I started listening to podcasts in German. And for that I use, I think it's here, Dudenzeit has its own podcasts.
Great.
They were a little bit boring for my taste, but maybe someone will enjoy listening to these podcasts.
And do you have any other recommendations also?
Yes, this app I'm using for podcasts.
Okay,
Kostenlos und offline
podcast mit Player FM. Okay.
Yes. So you choose a topic that you want to know more about, and you have different recommendations. You can choose like history, lifestyle, fitness, food, health, psychology, whatever you want. And then you have different people who are talking about these topics that are part of your interest. And you can also download these podcasts on your phone. So all these apps you can use on your phone, you can download them and listen to them when you're outside or when you want to become fluent. And for that, a lot of my friends used partners. So partners who wanted to learn language which my friends knew or which was their mother tongue. So one of these apps is Tandem. It's free, and you can also download it on your mobile and just find someone who wants to talk in German, for example, or in English with
Okay,
you.
so basically it's a kind of a community of a different language speakers, a community of bilinguals, yeah, or the multilinguals, I should say. And you can connect with with anyone with the desired language which you want, yeah.
Exactly. I didn't use this one, but my friends use them, and this one is not free. You have to pay for it, and it also offers some lessons, but you have to pay. And also there is free for talk. This site is also great, but I'm not sure how many German native speakers are here. So maybe this site is better for other languages.
Yeah,
And
I'll add this all things in the description link in a description so that anyone can access that, all the things which you have mentioned. And
exactly.
it's going to be very, very helpful, Marija. Like I am really feeling good, like that you have got a lot of recommendation for my viewers and for a lot of viewers, and they are feeling right now. Now we actually don't have a lot of reason to quit German, but many new reasons they got right now. to start up with German. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is one of the things. Oh, wow, what a wonderful discussion! Like we have talked about a lot of things today, and I think whatever we have discussed, Maria, I think this is gonna help a lot of people right out there who wanna learn German and also who wanna move to Germany either for study or work. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we come to an end of this podcast. There's a wonderful discussion with you, and you made actually my first podcast worth listening. Yeah, and I'm very
Thank you.
glad that you were here.
I
Maria.
think I really enjoyed making this podcast, and I think this is a great idea to discuss different topics and show it to your students and all other people that are following you. So I think you have a lot of great ideas, and I've seen your profile and I've seen your site. So I think everything is really great. Your marketing is good, your ideas are great, your design is good, the way of explaining and motivating your student is great. So I wouldn't add anything else. I
Thank
think
you.
you should just keep doing it like this.
Thank you very much. Like, thank you very, very much, Maria. Like, I'm also very, and I'm also feeling good that I got to know you, yeah, in the dart scholarship. Yeah, if there would never been a dart scholarship, we have never met. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye to all your viewers.
Cheers. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.